Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're actually going to be talking about debt. So this is a video that I've been wanting to do for quite some time and haven't gotten around to it. And I've actually tried doing it before and I just never actually put it up. And I think one of the main reasons was because, it's something that when you think about debt, it's something that feels very, very private and something that just kind of overwhelms me and stresses me out when I even talk about it. And I honestly didn't want a video like that going up and me feeling so stressed about the numbers and everything. But you know what? This is what it is. Truly, it's something that I have to deal with, or actually my husband and I have to deal with, and it's something that we must get done. And we have been paying off our debt. We've made progress. We've gotten a little bit far. However, there's still a lot to pay off, and that's what I'm going to be talking about here. I'm also going to be showing you my accounts. I'll insert clips of the accounts as we talk about them, and I'm going to go ahead and put it in order from smallest to greatest. And another thing that I'm also going to not do at the moment is kind of focus on savings. So I'm gonna stop doing that because I have reached $1,000 in savings, and we also have our emergency fund as well. And I even though it's not necessarily following the baby steps, that was something that I also wanted to do. I wanted to have that extra cushion of savings in my account to feel okay. And honestly, I've been even contemplating about using those savings to just pay off some of this debt. So let me know down below, you guys, what you would do in this case. If you had your emergency fund all ready to go, and you had an extra $1,000 of savings, would you use that extra $1,000 to pay off some of your debt? Let me know, because actually that's what I'm thinking of doing at the moment. I'm just, it kind of overwhelms me to see the numbers, and it's something that I may do, but in the long run, I feel like having those savings there as well helps a lot. So that's something that I've been thinking about. But let's go ahead and get started, you guys. The first one we're gonna start with, it's the smallest one, and it's with Kohl's, so the Kohl's credit card. And I'll go ahead and write down here on the top what I'm going to be focusing on in each column. So debt, the balance on them, and then the percentage of interest. So I know for sure that Kohl's doesn't have a lot of interest, and honestly I did not check when I was checking my balance for this. I did not check how much interest it has, but it's really low. It's not a lot of interest on this one. So I'm gonna leave this blank, and then I'll go ahead and update this once I know that interest number. So right now I owe $335 with 28 cents. That is my balance, my beginning balance for the month of October, because I've already paid all of these for the month of September. So that's something to keep in mind. So for Kohl's, I owe this one. So let's take a look at that clip so that you can actually see the numbers. All right, guys, so here is my Kohl's credit card. And currently my balance is $335 with 28 cents. And then my minimum payment due is $27. And I've been paying an amount of $60. So this is what I have left to pay off. So this is one of my smallest debts. All right, so next is going to be my medical bill. So this is something that insurance did not cover at the time, and I owe $543 with 90 cents, and this actually has 0% interest because it has been sent to collections. So there's that. I'll also talk about this one, which is for my daughters, which is also something that insurance did not cover. And I owe $668 with 38 cents. This also has 0% interest since it also has been sent to collections. So let's take a look at those clips. there is actually no account for these, but I do have the bills. All right, so next is going to be my credit card. So this credit card, I've paid it off. I've put a balance on it again. I've paid it off. I've put a balance on it again. So it's been on and off the whole time. And currently I owe $7,095.09. That's the current balance as of the end of September. And this one, brace yourselves, because this one has an interest rate of 24%. I have to pray for myself right now. So yeah, and then I'll show you the plan of what we have for that and what we've been doing for the last couple of months. All right, guys, and here is my current balance for one of my credit cards. This is what it says that I have available to spend. And then as you can see, that is my minimum payment. So the next one on the list is going to be my car loan. And I owe $7,588 with 15 cents. So that is how much I owe on my car still. Like I said, I've made a lot of progress on this one. And I'm almost to the finish line, and I can't wait, because once I pay this off, I'm going to be able to make more payments towards my student loans and all of that. And this is at 2.9%. All right, guys, and then here, as you can see, this is my loan amount for my car payment. So this is the balance that I have left. I've paid off a lot. And then the next one is going to be my student loan. And then this one is at $16,991.25. And this one is at 6%. So for this one, I've already paid off like about, I'm going to say about $2,000, because the balance was at almost at $18,000. So I've paid up a little bit, and I'm gonna continue to just pay that off. And yeah, that's what it is. Hey guys, so here is my balance for my student loan, and the unpaid principal is at $16,980 with 2 cents, and I do have unpaid interest of $14.70. And let's go on to the next one. And the last one of our debts is my husband's car loan. And this is the one that that we owe the most on, because we're working on all of this together. So $21,855 with 12 cents. And then this is at not 4.9. It's gonna be 4.4. Whoopsie daisy. 4.4%. All right. All right, guys, and then here is my husband's balance for his car payment. And again, it's basically through the same lender. However, he's always been making more than the minimum payment. His is supposed to be at $370, and he's been making payments of $380. It may not seem like a lot, you guys, but sometimes that even the smallest amount makes a huge difference. So then that is what we have here. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and give you the total for this. So let's do the math, shall we? So 335 with 28 cents plus 543 with 90 cents plus 668 with 38 cents plus $7,095 with 9 cents. $7,588 with 15 plus $16,991 with 25 cents and $21,855 with 12 cents. That comes to a total of $55,077.17. So I'm going to make a line here. $55,077.17. Honestly, guys, when I look at this number, it was higher before. That's all I gotta say. It was nearly over $60,000 in debt. And so, like I said, we've made a lot of progress already. And this is something that I truly wanted to share with you because I wanted to show you the numbers, where I'm at, and where I'm planning to go with this. So let me take a drink of my coffee because it's getting cold. All right, so now we're going to talk about my minimum payments for all of these and what my plan is to go ahead and pay these off and how long it may take me. So let's start with the Kohl's one because, and this is where I'm like seriously just contemplating on just go ahead and using the savings that I have and just pay some of this off because it is $1,000. So I may be able to pay like these two for sure and then some of this. And it's just like, should I not? I don't know because it took me a while to, you know, have that money to put towards my savings. And again, we have our emergency fund, and that's why I'm just kind of like, well, we have our emergency fund. What would you do? I don't know. Let me know. All right. So this one, the minimum payment for this one, I forgot to put a sticker here. The minimum payment for Kohl's is $27. Honestly, this is not what I've been paying. I've been paying $60, and the plan is to continue paying $60. However, I'd like to just pay the whole thing. So I may actually do this next paycheck. However, if I do that, I'm gonna have to completely not fund some of my cash envelopes. Like for example, I wouldn't fund my personal, I wouldn't fund the girls, and I probably wouldn't fund like fun or eating out for sure to be able to do this. And the only things that I would fund for would be like my gas, food, and miscellaneous because I always gotta have some miscellaneous money. I always have to. It's important for me. So the plan is to go ahead and pay the whole balance of $335 with 28 cents. So that's the plan that I have in my head. But if it doesn't work out, you guys, I am going to continue to pay the $60. And we'll do the math here. So I have a balance of $335, right?
So 335.28 minus 60, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 payments.
That would still leave me, well, actually that would leave me at 95. So then minus 60. I went overboard. It would be like 6 more payments of $60, which, you know, if you think about it, that's around 6 months. But if I pay this every paycheck, that might actually work out and take less time. So actually, I might do that. I might still pay $60 per paycheck. So I'm gonna actually, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. That's gonna be the plan. I like that plan. All right. And then for my medical, the minimum payment. All right, my alarm went off. Okay, so medical, my minimum payment for my medical is, for this one is $90. And the plan is to continue to pay these $90. And it would be, again, around, let me see, 90, let me just double check the math here. 90 times 6 months, it would be $540. So yeah, it would take me around 6 months to pay this off. And then for my medical bill for the girls, the minimum payment on this one is $95, and it would also take me around 6 months to pay this off. So I'll just go ahead and leave it at that. I might actually do the same thing here. So if I make a payment of $90 every paycheck, it might just work out and it may be less time. So that's what I'm gonna plan to do for these 3 bills right here. All right, for my credit card, I should say my husband's and I. So our credit card. The minimum payment for this one is at $250. However, we have actually already been making payments of $700, and we're actually going to continue to do this. So $700 each month, you know, because we did the math and we're like, okay, we should probably just do more than the minimum payment because it's such a high percentage. We decided to, after we're paying this, we're just going to completely close this account because we really don't need this. We don't need to add more debt to our pile, and this was just a stupidity from both of us. So with that said, let's move on to my car loan. So the minimum for this one is $293.61, and I have literally been paying the minimum for the past 3 years, okay? Because that's how long it's been taking me to even get to this balance that I currently have. And I think by the end of the year it should be at $6,000. So my plan, even though it's not a lot more, my plan is to start making payments of $300. And it's just a few more dollars, you know. And once I'm able to pay off a little bit more, once I'm done with these, I'll be able to make bigger payments. So that's the plan for now. And then on my student loan, the minimum payment is $54.54. So for this one, I actually want, because last month in August, I actually made an extra payment of $80. So I kind of want to do a little bit more. My plan is to actually make extra payments if I can. Otherwise, I'm just gonna make the minimum payment a little bit more because I can do that. And I'd like to at least make a payment of $100 a month. So this is obviously going to take me a while to pay off, you guys, because it's almost $17,000, and it's at 6%. For these loans, I know that some of them have a lower interest rate at either 3 or 4%, but I know the highest one is at 6%, so I just put all of them at 6% because, yeah, I just didn't want to deal with putting the difference on there. It's all together in one, so 6%. And then on car loan number 2, the minimum payment on this one is $370, and my husband actually wants to go ahead and start paying $400. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'll put $400 for him, and that is what he plans to pay, and that's where we're at. So I'm gonna do the math for all of these. So 60 plus 90 plus 95. Can you see that? Yeah, you can. Okay. 95 plus 700 plus 300 plus 100 plus 400 equals $1,745 a month. And that's not including if I pay extra on these 3 right here, because I'm planning on doing so. So it may be a bit more than that, but this is the plan right now. Actually, I'll just add it in there. Plus 60 again, plus 90 again, plus 95. $1,990 for the month. Wouldn't it be nice to save all of this money, put it towards something else rather than debt? It would be lovely. I cannot wait to get to that moment where I'm able to save all of this money. So this is where I get overwhelmed, you guys. This is where I get stressed about the numbers. This is where I'm like, how did we come to this? Especially with the credit card. Like the credit cards, they weren't something necessary to use, and we did. And so we did come to this life lesson, right? And I think it's a life lesson for all of us. Once we learn that we need to do something different, that's when we actually notice and say, where is all of this money going? Well, there it is, you guys. That's it for this video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. Leave your comments down below. What are you working towards right now? What's your debt looking like? We're all in different places, and I think we can motivate one another to get it done, okay? Let's motivate each other. Let's be positive. And I think that's why I also wanted to share this video with you guys, because I wanted to show my numbers. I'm sure if you're watching me, it's also because you're going through your own debt-free journey, and you also want to put an end to it. And once again, let's motivate each other. Let's push one another to do better and feel good about it. Until next time, you guys.